What is going on, guys, and welcome to today's video. Wanted to throw this little intro in front of this interview since this isn't necessarily the type of content you guys would actually expect from me, but I ended up meeting Mike Campbell, an extremely humble, very down-to-earth guy, and he was willing to make the 2-hour drive up to my house to actually do this interview, which was an amazing thing. I want to thank him so much. I want to thank the Guitarmory pickup company so much for doing that. I had a lot of fun talking to him, getting to know him, getting to know more about the music and the gear industry. So I figured this would be really fun to share with you guys. So without further ado, here's the interview, and I'll catch you guys later. What is going on, guys, and welcome to today's video. If you guys see, it's a little bit different than normal. I'm going to be conducting the first interview for my channel. Super excited to do it, and nobody better to do it with than the most humble guy, honestly, I've ever met so far in the music industry, and that is Mike Campbell from Guitarmory Pickups.
Thanks for having me, man.
No, thanks for being here, man.
Of course.
This is great. Thank you so much for making the drive.
No problem at all.
You guys don't know, because obviously you're not here. We just did this interview. And we're doing it again because I made a huge rookie mistake and the audio was completely messed up. I still don't know what the mistake was. I'm sure like a couple days from now I'm going to figure it out. But we get to do this interview all over again. But all right, man, introduce yourself to everybody. Let them know what you do.
Sure. As you said, Michael Campbell. I own Guitarmory Pickups. Also, my day job, I'm currently active duty Navy, stationed down in San Diego from a small town in Tennessee called Pulaski. It's like 5 minutes from the Alabama border. And yeah, joined the Navy about 10 years ago. Went to Japan for 5 years, then Washington State, and now I'm down here in beautiful California.
Crazy. How long has it been since you've been? How long have you been running the Guitarmory company?
I just hit my 1 year mark as the owner. Prior to that, I was actually the social media manager, customer service guy. Did that for about a year and a half. Got to the point where, I was looking at making some changes for my own personal life. Talked with the former owner of Guitarmory. That's when he told me he was looking to sell the company. I was like, well, at this point, I put this much into it. Let's see what I can do.
Awesome.
And we worked out a deal. Ended up taking over the company in November last year, and it's been going decent ever since.
And what's it been like? Running it by yourself?
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm the owner, but I absolutely would not be able to do, maintain the Guitarmory had it not been for a few people who I'd like to mention. Number one being Joe Canamassa. He has been with the company Guitarmory for about 5 years now, since the original owner, founder, Dale Blakeman owned it. He's been there and has really been a huge help to me personally. Kind of let me know, when things maybe need to change up. Adam Bath from Elysian Pickups, we hired him on back in January this year to take over manufacturing for us. So he's been an absolute godsend as far in terms of production. Edmund Hurst, James Trivett, my two customer service guys, they literally keep me sane. They've been a huge help taking over the customer service side of things, because right now the command I'm stationed at, we have a really high work schedule. Operational tempo. We're always gone training, deploying, stuff like that. So I'm away from my phone a large chunk of the time. They are able to cover down for me and handle the customer service things. Devin Scheidacre, he's my AR manager. He's been an insane help as far as just giving me advice as far as like ways to work in the industry when it comes to pickup, stuff like that. And yeah, it's been ridiculous. In a good way. In a good way. Cool. Yeah, the first year so far has been a huge learning curve.
Definitely. Okay. Yeah. What do you guys have? What are you guys working on right now? I mean, what are your most popular pickup sets that you guys are producing right now?
Our most popular sets right now, after checking the reports, actually are the Atlas, the Minuteman, Orion, and Polaris. The Atlas set is very middle of the road metal pickup. The Minuteman set caters more to the gent community. The Polaris is definitely for the technical death metal player, that loves Nile, Necrophagus, stuff like that.
Right.
And yeah, that those are our popular models. We are actually, one thing I'm really excited about is we're working on a guitar line with LSL Instruments out of Santa Clarita called the Cerberus. So yeah, that's a huge thing that we decided to do a couple months ago, and have been taking steps to get that happen by winter now.
Yeah, if you guys don't know what he's talking about, the Guitarmory and LSL Guitars are partnering up and making a line of guitars called the Cerberus Guitar, and it's a 6 and 7 string guitar. It's going to look a lot like this guitar. Not exactly the same as this guitar, from what Mike's told me, but very similar to this one.
Definitely very similar. I think the few key things that we changed on it is the 6 and the 7 is going to be a 26.5 inch scale. The body is going to be a little bit thicker to accommodate, not just for comfort wise, but for people who may want a Floyd Rose or a Fender style trim on them.
Gotcha.
We did change up the headstock a little bit just for more stability purposes. And yeah, obviously we're going to be doing a special set of pickups specifically for this guitar called the Cerberus pickups.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. There won't be, if you don't mind.
Sure, of course.
So another thing, the input jack is back here. We're definitely steering away from that.
Gotcha. Just kind of a weird spot.
I mean, it's an okay spot. It's just, this kind of setup was, and as far as I know, created by Doug Campbell of Black Machine Guitars, who, for all intents and purposes, is, to my knowledge, again, the founder of the designs such as this.
Right.
And we want to keep the overall design of this, but make it more player-friendly.
Gotcha.
So we're changing up the input jack and going to put it in the side of the body at an angle to where you can plug in and don't have to worry about the strap getting pulled out. Strap lock button is going to be down here where it normally is. There's going to be no carving here or here.
Right.
We're going to have the standard control cavity, optional woods, based off what LSL currently offers. And yeah, we're really excited about it.
That's going to be awesome. From what I'm told, I'm going to have full access to the Cerberus 6 and 7 string guitars as soon as they are readily available. And
Absolutely.
I'm going to be pumping out a couple of demos for you guys to check those guitars out. I cannot wait to do that.
Me
I
neither.
definitely can't wait to. So if you guys are going to be at NAMM 2020, definitely go and check out that LSL booth where they're going to be showcasing those guitars. You also have something else going on at the exact same time with Cerberus. What's up with that?
Yeah, we talking with Eric Hill, he's their North American rep. Just going back and forth over the last few months, we actually designed a pickup set specifically for Cerberus guitars. We haven't really settled on a name yet, but it's a very, very dynamic pickup. We're sending them about 10 sets or so for them to put in their NAMM guitar. So our pickups will be in their guitars at NAMM as well.
And they currently have guitars right now for sale with Guitarmory pickups.
They do, actually. I just saw one online. It's purple, and I'm very, very tempted.
Yeah, what's that feel like? What's it feel like to have a company as prestigious as Cerberus Guitars, which is right up there with Minez Guitars and all these other really cool boutique custom brands? I mean, what's it like to see your pickups in there?
It's both very, very amazing, but it's also extremely humbling. These companies, they work with bigger brands than Guitarmory all the time, such as, Fishman, Seymour Duncan, Bare Knuckle, stuff like that. And for them to just even be interested in working with us to that aspect is, amazing for us.
That's absolutely sick, man.
Yeah,
that's super cool. That's like, I can't imagine what it'd be like to see anything that I've produced or anything that I've done end up on like a Minez website or on like a Cerberus website, and they have your pickups and the guitars.
They do.
Yeah, that's gotta be a crazy experience.
It is.
Pretty cool.
We sent them a few sets just to check out, and they absolutely loved them, and wanted to offer them their guitars for customers. So we've been working with them for a few months now, and really, really happy to be working with them.
Yeah, so circling back, that will be on display at the Cerberus booth.
Yep.
They will have guitars there with Guitarmory pickups in them. And he will also he's going to be a very busy guy, it seems like, for NAMM 2020.
Be running around.
He's going to have a couple of booths he's going to have to be tending to. Are you going to be there for all 4 days?
I am, actually.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're actually getting there, I have to check, but I think we're getting there the day before to, help set up and just kind of do prep stuff. And then roll right into it.
Cool. I cannot wait for NAMM 2020.
Me neither.
For all of you guys that are going, by the way, hit me up down below. Let me know which one of you guys are going to be there, so we can, you guys can look for us, so we can find you guys there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's talk about Fit for an Autopsy for a second.
Sure.
What's up with that? What's going on?
Well, Patrick Sheridan, we recently released his signature set, and it is, to date, probably the most aggressive set we've ever done.
Okay.
It's a hybrid of our Atlas set, like I talked about earlier, and our Polaris set. Patrick is playing down in drop G a lot, so he definitely needs a pickup that can cater to, having the aggression side of things, but also the clarity, especially in drop G. And when talking with him about what he would want in a pickup, there was no, I kind of want this, I kind of want that, back and forth. It was a very straight to the point, no nonsense discussion. And, you know, talking with him about what he was looking for, talking with Adam, my builder, we managed to send him out the first prototype set.
Okay.
You know, he played it for a few days, got back to us like, hey, the bridge is on point. The neck, I just want a little tweak. Got to work on a completely new set for him because, you know, why have one when you can have to?
Right.
Send him the new set out, and he got back to me in a few days, and he was like, you nailed it.
Oh, nice.
So it was extremely, you know, humbling to know that we can nail what someone of his caliber would want in just 2 tries.
Right.
So,
and especially with the release of their new album just recently, they're
yes,
making it big. I mean, there's a lot of buzz right now going on with Fit for an Autopsy.
That new album is absolutely amazing.
It is. I've listened to it.
Yep, I've had it on repeat since it came out.
It's sick. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about it too. So to also be involved in that, have your hands in that, man. I mean, you're moving forward right now with the company. It's great.
Yeah, if you would have told me 5 years ago, I would be working with some of the companies that we've had the privilege to work with, and some of the artists, I would have laughed in your face.
Oh yeah,
like,
I can imagine that feeling.
Yeah, no way a small town boy from Tennessee would be where we're at as a company now.
Right, producing pickups for Fit for an Autopsy, producing pickups for Cerberus Guitars.
Yeah.
Dude, congratulations. You're doing a great job, man.
Appreciate that.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it is. First year has definitely been a learning curve. I'll say that. We're actually going to be taking a break from the middle of December to about the middle of January.
Okay.
For 2 reasons. One, this year has been nonstop go for everybody involved.
Right.
So kind of take some downtime for that, but also to catch up because we're a little bit behind right now.
Okay.
But yeah, just trying to catch up. That way we can roll into 2020 clean slate.
Are there any plans to take that set that you produced, for an Autopsy to turn them into a production set, or?
Actually, yeah, you can. So all of our pickups are made to order.
Okay.
After we get through our backlog right now, what we're going to do is to start building sets to have on hand. That way we can do immediate shipment. But you can actually order Pat Sheridan's set right now.
Okay.
We're doing a pre-order right now. It's available online at theguitarmory.com.
Okay.
It's, I think, the first set that pops up, actually.
There'll be a link, obviously, down below in the description for you guys to be able to visit the website. So aside from working with bands like that, you've also been working with YouTubers. It seems you guys have been pretty busy. If you guys have seen like Soulhenge, and I'm sure you guys have seen videos pop up sponsored by Guitarmory.com, and you've been seeing their pickups pop up. What's it like working with the YouTube community?
It's incredible, actually, because it's, all things aside, we're a relatively small pickup company in the scheme of things. Right. And to know that there's people out there that are interested in working with us, especially for their YouTube channels, it's, an honor. So whenever someone hits us up, like, hey, I have this channel, here's what I'm looking to do, is there something we can work out? Sure, we're happy to support you. We'll have a discussion about, what you're looking for, this, that, and the other, and we'll send you back an offer like, hey, here's what we can do for you. Like you mentioned, Soulhenge, he hit me up talking about a project he was working on. I saw it online, actually, that he was starting to work on an Ibanez 7-string.
Right.
So I hit him up, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hit him up. I was like, hey, I'm really interested in what you're doing. If there's anything we as the Guitarmory can do to support, just let me know and I'll make it happen. He got back to me. He was like, yeah, I could use a set of pickups for it. I was like, I have just a set in mind. I'll get those made up and sent out to you. Second, fast forward, he hit me up. He's like, hey, I just got this Les Paul style guitar, and I'm looking to change the pickups out in it. Would you like to support this one? Absolutely. Cool. He told me what he was looking for, and he got the Atlas set, actually, with our stealth covers on it.
Oh, cool.
Because they actually age to the playing style of the player.
Okay.
So like the tops of them will get reliced out. So yeah, it's been a privilege to work with some of these people.
That's pretty cool. And you also do custom tops and like bobbins and covers and stuff like that too, right?
Yeah, we do a variety of wood options, everything from flame maple to Macassar ebony. We sometimes do special order woods, but that's only if the customer really, really wants it, because some of the wood is expensive, but also if we can work with it, because once you get to the tolerances of a bobbin, that's when wood can get a little, non-compliant, so to speak. We also do some specialty metal covers for our 6-string stuff. Soap bar sets, we can do 7, 8, and now 9-string. And yeah, let me think. Oh, and we're also doing sparkle bobbins.
All right, you showed me a picture of that
Yeah.
PRS thing.
Yeah.
So, and you guys don't know, but I got a new guitar. Unless you guys follow me on social media, which you can click on down below. You should do that.
Do it.
For the people that are following my social media, you guys know that I did get a brand new guitar. My YouTube guys, you guys haven't seen it yet. I haven't gone around to making a demo for it, but I'm going to do that very soon. But he's going to be making a custom set for it. So what I will tell you is at the top of it is a swamp ash carved top, open port top.
Yes.
So he's going to be making a custom set of pickups for that guitar. To match the finish of that. I can't wait to see what that is going to look like.
It's going to look insane.
It's going to look insane. It's going to look super aggressive. I can't wait to see what that looks like. Another thing that I thought was really interesting is, of course, you're in the Navy, right? Thank you for your service, by
Appreciate
the way.
that.
And you have a pickup called the Veteran.
Yes.
Tell me more about that.
So the Veteran, that actually was my buddy Edmund Hurst, who I mentioned is a customer service guy. Mm-hmm. He hit me up before he actually worked for the company. He was like, he's one of those guys that wants to experiment with everything just to kind of hone in on exactly what he's looking for. We're happy to accommodate that. We do customer pickups all the time. He hit me up and he wanted an Atlas set, but wanted to change out the magnets and a few other things. So we did that, and then about a week or two after he got them, he sent me some tone clips of him playing it. And I pretty much stopped what I was doing. And I asked him, I was like, which set of ours is those? Like, I didn't know. He was like, oh, this is the modified Atlas set. I was like, okay, we need to talk more about this because I really like that sound. So we went back and forth, and then he ended up working for us. And then we started moving forward with the pickup because I really wanted to bring it to market. It was a pickup that was aggressive, but also had a lot of clarity that I felt the Atlas needed, as opposed to having, an either-or option. So what we did was we took an Alnico 5 and a ceramic magnet, both, put that in the bridge, and then kept the recipe a little bit similar for the neck, and then offered it either an Alnico 5 or a ceramic. So it's a single magnet neck with a dual magnet bridge. And that set is extremely aggressive. It can do everything from metal to gent. I hate that word, but gent.
I think everybody hates that word. It's like a bad word.
It's something.
I say it all the time because honestly, I don't really care. But
but
it's what it is. It's gent.
Yeah, it can cater to that community. But my buddy Ruel from Pitbull Audio, actually, he had the guitar with the first 7-string set, the official Veteran set in it. And I walked into the room to pick it up because he was doing a setup on it. And he was playing it, and he was playing some of the most amazing clean tones I've ever heard in my life from that set. And you can ask him. I actually stopped, and I was like, that set's not supposed to do that. So I pulled up my phone and started recording it. And, that set is probably our most adaptable set right now because, like I said, it can cover everything from metal to gent, and then it can also handle ambient cleans and stuff such as that.
Right.
So I'm really excited about that set.
Cool. Dude, I think that wraps up all my questions, man.
Okay.
I want to thank you again so much for doing this. This is awesome.
No problem.
A guy as busy as this dude just drove 2 hours to come up here and do this interview for me for our YouTube channel. So this is
happy to do it.
Absolutely insane. But problem. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. We appreciate it so much, and I will catch you guys on the next video.
All right, guys. See you.